Hello, everybody. I think we are nearing the end of the 2022 World Cup. It has been a journey. Thank you for all of you who have been with us. It's enjoyable, but 2 more episodes to go. We need to talk about the semi-finals, guys. The semi-finals are here. The predictions, I think, guys, you need to check out the first episode and see the predictions each one of us had and how many people got it right and how many got it wrong. So, yeah, I want to talk about the semi-finals and predict the World Cup final for the 2022 World Cup. So, let's get to it. Obiri, your teams. Where are your teams?
My 11 teams, I think most of them did not qualify. And so, the way I see the final, how it will pan out, so you want me to give a prediction?
Nah, I just want you to answer. Where's your team? Where's your team?
No, my teams, I cannot say much, to be honest. Well, we did not qualify, so maybe he had done.
You need to tell us. But tell us. You know, not everybody knows what your team is. Please do not hide away from your team. No. Tell us, are they on their plane back home or did they leave way early? What happened?
Well, what happened? My team, the one that I supported was Germany, and what happened was when Spain was supposed to win for us. They did not do it.
You don't know how to do it yourself.
I mean, they were supposed to do it for us. Otherwise, we would have just lost the game, and they would also be at home. But yeah. So for me, I thought Germany will go all the way. To be honest, I didn't think Brazil would get to the finals because everyone is after this Brazil hype, and I don't really think that the majority usually have it right.
So you are calling us football fans who don't know what you're talking about.
It's the same hype that Argentina fans have. So
talk of Argentina, Dan, where's your team? Please tell us and all the masses, where's your team? Please.
My team went early for Christmas. But again, I think out of the 4 teams, I only predicted one would get this far, and that's Argentina. Yeah, so, but guys, this final will be very historic as well. We might see another France-Croatia finals where Croatia might get their revenge, or we can see a final where Messi goes and wins the trophy which is remaining in his.
The first African team to go and win the title.
The first African team. So it's a very historical moment in football.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I don't see Croatia doing that.
No, hold your horses. Guys, you might be wondering what we are talking about. So the semi-finals for this World Cup, we have Argentina, Croatia, France, Morocco. So, Obiri, Argentina, Croatia, who are you going with?
That's a hard one, to be honest. But I think Argentina would win. Actually, when I track back, I said the first episode that if Argentina play well, they might win the World Cup. So, based on whatever I'm seeing in terms of how McAllister was introduced, how Messi is playing, how you have this guy from Atletico as well, De Paul and Fernandez. These guys have a real chance, and the reason why I'm saying Argentina might win is because the last defense of Croatia, it was not convincing. I felt they were doing a little bit of mess here and there, and maybe if you give Messi one chance and he might sneak in a goal or he might sneak in a pass. Yeah. And Croatia did not look like they have a good front line, to be honest. They lack wingers, they lack like a striker who can really help them. And that makes the difference.
Question, what is your scoreline?
Well, I would say 2-1.
To Argentina?
Yeah, to Argentina.
Will they go to extra time?
I don't really think so.
Dan, your thoughts?
So my thoughts are, as a team, I think Croatia is a better team, but as when you look at talent and players, Argentina has better talent. players who, like Emmanuel has said, they just need one chance to change the game completely. So I feel that Croatia will come and try to control the game, prevent Argentina from creating chances or scoring early goals, which is their style of play. Croatia is a team that you don't really know how they'll play, but they'll do it and they'll get
Croatia will always pass you to that Kovacic, Modric midfield.
Yeah, so I predict a win for Croatia in the penalties again.
Penalties.
Yeah.
I think my team is Argentina. I want them to go as far as they can. I think in order for them to do so, they will need to contain how much the Croatia midfield has the ball, and where they have the ball. I think if Croatia have the ball too much in close to the Argentina half, Argentina box, it's going to be very bad for them, because we have Perisic who can make a run from the wing or the fullback position. We have, I think it's Kramaric, who is the striker. They have so many small people who seem like they are just running around, but they can actually hurt you. So I think in order for Argentina to win, they need to be on their A game, and they need to also make sure they convert their chances and not let Croatia have too much of the ball in dangerous areas. Yeah. So I predict a narrow 1-0 win to Argentina. Or I feel like they might go to penalties, but let me just maintain. I predict a 1-0 win to Argentina. The other game, France vs Morocco. Done.
I think I'll go with Morocco. I think Morocco have the potential to also defend and win against France. Yeah, because looking at how they played against Spain and Portugal, I think they have the quality to prevent France from scoring many goals. So I'm saying maybe a 2-1 win for Morocco.
So you're saying Hakimi is going to stop Mbappe?
Of course. You see, the beauty of how Morocco play, they defend as a unit.
So it's not Hakimi versus Mbappe.
This is different from the Kyle Walker Mbappe thing. So you see how they defend. You'll have the ball. You'll have like 3 players who are coming at you, and these 3 players, it's not like they're not covering their space. They're pressing for the ball, but still they've covered the space. So they have this interesting way of defending, and when they get the ball, they won't rush it. They'll pass around and try build up from that.
Okay. Interesting thoughts, Obiri.
Yeah. Well, I think Morocco have a chance. The reason why I was discussing with Dan, and we were saying the climate in Qatar seems to be like an Arabian climate, and maybe Morocco are used to that kind of feel when they're playing football, and maybe the atmosphere is a little bit dense. They have high humidity, and so some extent it helps them as a team. They look like they are active. They can do it. So the question here is whether if you match the players of Morocco and France, whether they'll be able to contain the pace of Mbappe, and whether they would stop a header from Giroud, or whether
the playmaking from
Griezmann.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but well, it is a hard one to predict, to be honest, because Morocco bet Belgium 2-0. They had a draw with Croatia. What was the other team? Spain.
Mm-hmm.
And now Portugal. And you would think that based on that, they should qualify. So I would go with a 1-0
to Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a team that's not conceding goals, guys.
Okay. That's it. Okay. First of all, let me share a very interesting fact that I read about recently, guys. Apparently in 2012, or is it? Yeah, I think in 2012, the leader of Morocco invested $12.1 billion into the football academies in Morocco. And from there, that is how this crop of players and this crop of talent has come up. So apparently this is not something that has come up from nowhere. It has been in the works for 10 plus years. Take note, African teams, the only way to go further is invest in your football. Yeah, so that's the only way. Yeah, so Morocco, that's how they did it and got to where they are. Yeah, now back to this semi-final matchup. Interestingly, Morocco is a very good team, but from the Portugal game, the only weakness I could see from how they were doing is the way they were defending, not in their box, just in the middle. They were leaving the wingers too open. The only problem was Portugal did not have the wingers who could control the ball as well. Though at the end, Morocco was still coming to put pressure at the moment there was a crossfield ball. So I think that was the weakness I saw. And if that weakness still persists in this France game, they're going to be eaten up by Mbappe and Dembele, because you cannot leave such people open with so much space. Because in the Spain game, Spain does not have wingers who are going to take advantage of that. Put a crossfield ball, they will control the ball, pass it back. Nobody will want to take their man 1v1. In the Portugal game, Joao Felix, who was on the other side, Bruno, Bernardo, none of them want to take their man per se. And then sometimes it was the fullbacks who are receiving, who miscontrol the ball. Give Mbappe or Dembele such space and such, they will kill you. You can say Morocco have defended well, they have played well, but at the end of the day, have they faced the quality that France have?
Let me ask you a question. Which team did you see is solid? Is it Portugal or France in the way they play?
In their defense?
In the general play?
I think France are playing better than Portugal, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What I think, look at how Portugal played in the last minute of the game. They really put a lot of pressure to Morocco, and Morocco was able to contain it.
Yeah.
See,
even
now, I have something to say in that. One, how many people are in the box, or how many people could attack the ball in the box in that when they were finishing the game? I think it was only Ronaldo
and Ramos.
Ramos was there. Yeah. Also.
No, Ramos was taken out in the 70-something minutes. He was taken out.
But you see,
and then they had only Ronaldo. And then yes, that is only one person. Trust you me, this time you have Mbappe who can attack the box. You have Giroud. You have Griezmann. You have Dembele. All those four people are comfortable attacking the box. They are comfortable shooting from outside the box. It's what Chouameni did if you give him space. So
I know, but you see. The issue here with Morocco, bro, is their defense structure. I've not seen a team play so deep in their side and still create chances from it. You'd think that this is a team that they defend and maybe start what can I say, like playing long balls, looking for someone who can run. No, they don't do that. They take the ball and control it from there moving forward.
Maybe what I would say is this. What I expected was if Leao was introduced to the game, he would offer something different, and probably there would be. But I did not see much.
The context of the game matters. Yeah. When was he introduced? In the 70-something minutes. Yeah, they were chasing a game. Morocco were defending much deeper. If Leao started that game, Portugal will now be in the semi-finals. Trust you guys. If Leao started that game.
This is the thing. This is the thing. We also saw all the defenders come to play to attack the ball.
How many minutes? And he created a chance.
Yeah.
The Pepe chance. Yes.
Chance.
You see, that came after they started putting more people in the box, but that was in like the 18-something, 89th, 90th
But when you say many people here, who do you expect to be in the box for France?
Okay, one. I've given my thoughts. Mbappe can attack the box. Mbappe can be in the wing and can attack the box. Giroud will stay in the box. Griezmann can also attack the box. The goal that was ruled out against Tunisia, Griezmann got that goal from attacking the box. Dembele can also come into the box. Those are all people who are comfortable going into the box and doing something, and they can actually affect the game from the box. France are also good. They have people who can shoot from outside the box. Mbappe can shoot from outside the box. Griezmann can shoot from outside the box. Chouameni showed that he also has it in his locker, though maybe not as reliably, but let's say Griezmann and Mbappe, those are people who can open the game from a shot. They don't really need to rely on passing or creating. They will do it by themselves if need be. So, to me, that is the reason I think France has too much quality. I like Morocco. I like the way they play, but I think it's the end of the road for them. I give a 2-1 win to France. The one goal, because Morocco are just too good to keep quiet, but I think France will go away with this.
The question is, will France try to change their style of play to beat Morocco? If they do that, then they are losing this game.
Why should they? I don't think they need to.
Let me tell you something. Morocco have played the same style of play throughout the tournament.
Yes.
And it's worked.
And it's working for them. And bro, what's happening is their confidence level.
Another thing that we need to talk about, Morocco has so many people who have been injured. We don't know if Ziyech is still going to play. They have their defender Saiz who got injured. They have the other one who was not able to start the last game. I think most of their key players are getting injured in the most crucial time, which can also have an effect because Saiz was holding that line, was telling people, was organizing that defense. I think he's going to be a big miss. Ziyech, there was a chance he created by flicking the ball outside, and then he created a chance, and then people started running, and it opened a counter. Ziyech, I think, is the focal point of the attack. Without him, I think they might get a little bit lost. So with all these injuries, I think it also plays a part. But even if they had all the people fit, I still think France has too much quality, has too much to not go past Morocco.
Well, for me, I would say Morocco. I fancy them to go through, and I think this is a real chance. Well, because I'm not convinced that this is the strongest France side. Yeah, because for some reason, if let's say they were the strongest France side, I would say maybe they would proceed. If it was Paul Pogba on his prime, he would proceed. But I just look at the midfield and I see maybe they are playing as a midfield too, with an addition of Griezmann, who's an attacker. And the midfield is probably Rabiot and Xiaomi. Probably Xiaomini has not been so experienced. We just saw him just shine not so long ago.
Yeah.
So to me, I say it's a match because I'm thinking the impact of Giroud is the same impact that probably Cristiano would have done. The impact of that Griezmann is the same impact that maybe Bernardo or Fernandez could have done. The impact of Mbappe, Leo would have.
Leo came in the 80-something minutes and they are not the same. Please, Mbappe attacked the box more than Leo.
Trust me, and also the impact of this guy from Man City, this wing back. What is it? Cancelo was up in the starting of the half. What did he do?
Nothing.
What does he do in Man City?
But let me tell you. May I have a beef first of all with these Man City players? These Man City players, the way Pep uses them, you might think they are superb players. And then when you take them to any other team, Gundogan for Germany, he did not play bad, but he's not the same monster that he is at the Pep team.
Actually.
Bernardo Silva, the way he does those things of running around that midfield with this Pep team, he goes there and then he runs around and then there is nothing that is happening. Cancelo kills everybody. This Pep Guardiola.
That's why now we end this debate by saying the structure of the team is very important. You might have talent, but if the team
France also has structure. Why do you have to discredit France? They are world champions, for goodness sake. They are world champions, guys.
Because I'm not convinced on how they were defending Harry Kane, and chances are these guys were a little bit sloppy. They even conceded.
Nobody in Morocco team can even lace Harry Kane's boots. Let alone telling us how nobody defended Harry Kane.
I'm just telling you. That I'm not convinced with the France defense line. The Mount penalty was very unnecessary.
I agree. Stupid from Bruno Fernandes.
These guys are acting as if you can capitalize on one or two mistakes they'll do. So
okay, guys, this debate will never end. So tell us in the comments, who do you think is going to qualify? Is it France? Is it Morocco? Is it Argentina? Is it Croatia? Will we have the repeat of the 2018 World Cup final? Will it be France vs Croatia, or will Messi carry his first World Cup trophy? Will it be Argentina vs Morocco? So tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments. Comment below. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode. See you in the final. Cheers. Mmekataa hii mambo ya France Morocco.